Hello people, Suffolk Sport Glide Rider here. In all my videos, please remember I'm not a professional filmmaker or videographer or whatever you want to call it. Big thank you to all those that have subscribed to the channel. Short video this week just on some handy hints and tips to make motorcycling a little bit easier. Hope you enjoy them and thanks for watching. Okay people, here's a couple of tips that I personally have found quite handy. As we know, standard Harley has to be parked on the side stand when you want to check the oil. So the dipstick is marked for checking the oil, hot or cold. It's marked up for checking it on when the bike is on the side stand. If you're like me and keep your bike in the garage on a wheel chock, some sort of centre stand, you either take the bike outside, put it on the side stand and check the oil, or if you're like me and you want to check it before you actually go off anywhere, here's what you need to do. So I'd already checked the bike on the side stand, so I know that the oil level was correct when it's cold on the side stand. But I want to check it when it's in here, so obviously the level is totally different. So we'll see if it can pick this up on the camera. But what I've done, where the level is, just get the hacksaw and put a couple of little nicks in the side of the dipstick on both sides, so I now know that's where the cold fill is when my bike is on the centre stand, on its wheel chock like that. Obviously on the side stand the level is all the way down here, halfway up this part of it, so it's quite a bit of difference, but now I know I can check it on that stand and that is where it should be on my bike. Not everyone's going to keep their bikes on centre stands or wheel chocks like I do, but if you do, there's a little tip for you. Okay people, here's another little tip. On my previous bike, as with lots of bikes, your feet are here in a central position, bottom of the leg straight down. When it pours with rain, you can normally get away with it and the rain's not going to creep up your trouser legs. I will obviously put the waterproofs on and show you. First time I rode this in the rain, I discovered that having my legs forward, the rain was creeping up inside the boot and up to my trousers. So yeah, next thing, tuck your trousers in the boot. So trousers tucked in the boot, but just a spray alone off of a wet road, it was creeping up here and getting the trousers wet. So let's put the waterproofs on. I have waterproofs like we all do, but I also have a fluorescent jacket to put on when the weather's that bad or after dark. I find it helps just a little bit more to be seen. It's amazing the number of blind pews that there are out there. Okay, waterproof trousers on, problem should be solved. What I did discover though, although you've got poppers around there, they're never the right fit to actually seal the bottom of the boot properly. Simple answer, some fairly cheap Velcro straps. got a plastic bung on the end, but you can get them metal and all sorts, but plastic would be better because they're going to get wet. And quite simply, put that round the bottom of the boot. Let's jump off so I don't wobble the bike everywhere. So get it near enough closed where it should be. Velcro strap round there. Nice and tight, comes all the way around. That is now sealed. The rain, even with the boot forward, is not going to creep up the inside there, up above the boot, and get my jeans wet. Fairly cheap solution, problem solved, no more wet jeans. Okay, another little tip for those of you that have got an open to the elements air filter like this. This is the Extreme Flow air filter, Screaming Eagle. There's lots of different ones out there. So yes, we all get a rain cover, and I've already shown in a previous video, a rain cover to go over and protect that. But that's not good enough to protect it in the wash. So they do sell some very nice, rather expensive, what they call the scrub cover, so it goes over and fits it all in. Another simple little tip, for the sake of a couple of pound, less than $1 probably in the US, I bought 50 disposable shower caps. So they're designed for hot water, soapy things, etc. And they will fit over there, piece of doddle, perfectly protected for washing the bike. And if you're that hard up, you can dry them out, but they obviously being disposable, the idea is you just take it off and throw the flipping thing away. But yeah, rather than thought about it, the proper big cover to go on it, that fits on there perfectly, covers it over. Nice little wash cap. Okay people, here's another little tip for you. As you know, I like to use my smartphone on the bike. I normally have it linked to the FP3, so that I've got engine and sensor data as well as the rev counter showing up on the handlebars on the bike. Trouble is, with the weather we get here in the UK, we do get a lot of rain. Now, although they say these phones are waterproof, I wouldn't call them waterproof, especially with the weather we get here in the UK. You can have it on the bike without the power lead plugged in, but I do prefer to have it plugged in, especially on a long run, to make sure it's not going to go flat. So how do we waterproof it? Nice and simple. Here in the UK we've got something we call cling film. I believe in the US it's called something like saran wrap. Just that thin plastic film that you put over food to go in the fridge or in the microwave to keep the moisture in the microwave. Just take a small piece of that, make sure you're over the top, stretch it nice and tight over the front of the phone. And that then, my friends, is going to give you a nice waterproof phone. Cut off that little bit of excess, because you only want it to go round the front of the phone once. Otherwise it gets a bit bulky, plus you're then having to press harder to get your finger movements felt on the phone. And just twist it round the bottom of the cable, and trust me, that there is going to be a waterproof phone. Whether you're using it for the FP3 just as a phone, or with perhaps Google Drive Maps on it, so you're using it as a sat nav, that is then going to be waterproof. Put it on your handlebars and that's going to be fine all day long. Well, thanks for watching people. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, ride safely, catch you soon. Bye for now.